What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? So, Direct hasn't started yet, for me at least, because I have paused it, because I want to get through so down ready, and I have. That's all done. I was completely rushing it last minute, because honestly, I was so tired. But I have woken up in time for this Direct. I can't wait for this Direct, as someone who is a big Mario fan, as you can tell by the shirt. I am a very big Mario fan, or Mario Kart fan. So I can't wait to see what happens in this Direct. I can't wait to see. Obviously, they show us a lot in this 2 Direct, so I can't wait to see what they're going to show us in terms of like new characters, new courses, the new features, and going in depth and all that stuff. And I can't wait to see all that. So honestly, let's just dive into it and not waste any more time. Let's do this. Oh my god.
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to Mario Kart World. Available exclusively
Castle.
on Nintendo
Hey,
Switch
okay.
2. What kind of
Yes,
races
I hope to
await
see.
you?
I forgot about it. It has to be a Bowser's Castle and Rainbow Road. I can't wait to see that.
But why stop there? Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them.
This honestly looks insane, and
we're
oh my
only at
god.
the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you. Here we go.
Yeah, the courses!
Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region. Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore.
I can't. I want to see retro mountains, man.
Ride
fair
the
enough.
bridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit.
I do like this track already. My circuit. Very simple, but you know, it's although it's a starting track, so obviously it's gonna be simple. But still,
See the sights and
I like
stylish
it.
structures of Crown City. You can even soar in style down Main Street.
Yeah, I like this one too. It was alright.
Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway.
This was cool. But I love
Make
the
a
water
splash
bit for
around the
this.
city's
This was
canals.
actually really cool. The water bit was.
Stay cool in the snowy trails of Starview Peak.
This looks like an entirely new. I think it's
Just
a
don't
totally new
slip off while
track.
soaking up the
But
scenery.
like, whoa,
Have a
wow.
spirited showing at the ghostly
Looks
movie
like Ice
theater
Outpost,
cinema.
but mixed in with Mario Galaxy stuff.
It's
I like the
all
Boo
you
Cinema.
have to drive
This
to
looks
theater.
awesome. Oh, I hate those Mega Boos. They
In
scare
addition
me
to
so
lots of
much.
new courses,
That looks sick though.
there's Toad's Factory.
It's back!
Beach,
Oh, I'm so glad it's back.
Wario's Galleon,
I don't
and
give a
more.
shit about.
Nostalgic
Peach
courses from
Beach.
past titles are
I
also
am
here.
so
Now,
glad Toad's Factory is
reimagined
back.
and spread throughout the world, where
That's
races happen
awesome.
During the day, race as familiar characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and Yoshi. Plus new drivers like Goomba.
It's I don't know how I didn't add Goomba before or
And
Spike.
That's right, Cow.
Cow!
More new racers are waiting and ready to
Look at
roll.
all these characters and all the
Select your
costumes. I love
Choose
that.
a vehicle combo that
I'm a
best
bit
suits you.
sad that you can't customize your cars anymore, but honestly, I don't care, honestly. The amount of
There
characters
are
in this
two
game,
main styles of race
I don't care,
rising up
honestly.
in this world. Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers, and other obstacles along the way. Try to steer clear.
see, a lot of people make like the very like straight parts of tracks very scary, as if it's not much is gonna happen. But you never know. But like, I mean, it does seem to be a lot of obstacles and stuff. So
You'll race through 4
who
different
knows?
courses
Honestly.
each cup, and if you conquer all Grand Prix cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
What? So that's how you get
Next
Rainbow
up is a
Road?
new mode,
Oh,
Knockout
please
Tour.
show us Rainbow Road. Oh,
From
come
Golden
on.
Rally to You've got to place if you want to stay in the race.
Yeah, Knockout Tour is a very unique mode, and I do
Speed
like
towards
it. I
checkpoints
can't
throughout the
wait to
world.
see
If
how
you don't make the cut,
see
you're
its
out of the
reaction
running.
in the actual like when this is actually like
Buckle up.
released
The
worldwide the
competition
game
gets
is.
more intense as you close in on the checkpoints. You've got to drive to survive in.
I'll definitely be. I'll probably be liking
keep
this
your
one
eyes
a
on the
lot. I'm probably
prize
playing that
and aim
one
for first
a lot
place.
in the game. Or when I get the game. I'm gonna get a console more like if I can.
Ice Flower. With the Ice Flower, you can freeze out rivals and send them spinning.
Okay.
Aim the hammer
I wish
hard.
they had to be different. Maybe like they slowed you down or something because it's not ice flower, but you never know.
To block off rivals. Mega Mushroom. With the Mega Mushroom,
Okay, it's Grand Return. Let's go.
Feather. Use the feather to jump up and avoid attacks.
Yo,
You may even
actually,
discover some
that's sick.
unexpected routes.
You're actually using it for a good situation now instead of just using it for battle mode. That's awesome. I love that.
What other mysterious effects will happen?
Oh my
You'll
god,
have to see for yourself.
that's so funny.
The lower your placement, the more
Yeah, the
likely
mechanic
you
item
are to find
definitely
items
seems pretty
that'll turn
cool.
the
I can't wait to
tables.
see what. I can't
So
wait to
when
see
you
that in
get
action.
items, go for it. Hey, look, it's a drive-through.
Yeah, Yoshi's.
Here at Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go.
Thank you, Yoshi.
Take a bite, and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal.
That's sick.
Eat some sushi and... Whoa, nice threads. Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected from the character selection screen. Who knows what dishes or outfits you'll find? Make a pit stop and check out these drive-thrus all around the world. That was a nice detour. Now
Yeah,
let's get
all these
back to the action.
outfits. I can't wait to see. I can't just be claiming all these outfits when I when I'm in
Let's
free roam
introduce
mode.
some
Just
new
doing it,
tricks
just doing
that'll
it
help you
randomly.
ace each race. Charge jump. You can now use a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge up and release to jump.
Whoa, whoa, okay.
Use this to leap over obstacles.
Whoa, okay.
Grind along power lines. And dodge attacks from your rivals. And if you jump toward a wall, you can wall ride for a short period of time.
What?
Chain some tricks together, and you may even reach places like so close. Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and...
Oh, it's legit like Forza. I was gonna say it's gonna. Oh my god, it legit got a rewind button.
Nice, made it.
This better be only in Grand Prix, like offline mode, not rewind, not like online.
Keep in mind though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind. So
That is online
lose your
mode,
lead.
but oh, okay.
Here you can race without any other.
I'm glad there's no time trials, honestly. That's gonna be. I can't wait to be doing that as well. Time trials.
You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course, or you
Ah,
can choose
okay.
to drive the distance from one course to another.
Oh,
You can even take the route
okay.
less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
So you can. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams.
You can have 4 teams. What?
Get ready to put the pedal to the
That's
metal.
gonna be awesome. That sounds cool. Oh, but imagine that
Next up,
for streamers and all
battle
that.
mode.
Oh my
You can
god, that's gonna be
pop off a balloon
awesome.
battle, where you use items to burst your rivals' balloons.
Balloon Battle's still a thing?
And
Damn.
coin runners.
And coin
You can
runners,
go for the
alright.
gold by collecting the most coins.
Sure, I guess.
Race or drive the desert. Or jump off from way up here.
That's
You
sick.
can go wherever you like, even to the edges of the world.
Oh.
Hey, there's
Dude.
a key switch over there.
Huh? Oh, give me side quests.
Hit P
Oh
switches
my
across
god,
the
thank
world to start
god.
missions.
There'll give me side quests and stuff to do in this game. Thank god.
By completing them,
Like in the
you can
free
up
roam.
your driving ability
Yes.
outside of races.
Let's go.
There are also hidden coins,
Hmm.
hidden panels, and So
Ooh.
take the scenic route and explore.
I'm glad, yeah, so I'm glad there's
Also,
something to do
during
in
free
free
roam,
roam
you
mode,
can take
honestly.
photos
Like
whenever
side
you like.
quests and all that stuff, you know?
Strike a pose. Look at the camera.
That's gonna be
Choose a
so
frame to
good for
decorate
thumbnails.
and- Nice.
Thank fuck.
That one's a winner.
That's gonna be amazing for thumbnails, honestly.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you. Looks like someone's arrived.
It's gonna be so funny to do
can meet
with
up
my
with your
friends
crew
whenever
anywhere
we
in
get
this
Mario Kart World.
By checking the
Just
map,
doing up our
you can
worlds and we
quickly
just
see where your
go
friends
like
are
try and find
travel
each
to their
other and
location.
you know mess with them or whatever. Just throwing items at them or something. I don't know. Yeah, this gonna
Or
be so
race with
funny.
custom rules.
Are you kidding?
Or take a back seat and watch each other's game screens.
You're just not going to have a fucking truck that he's
If
able
you
to
have
go
a
in?
Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
What?
you
What?
can enjoy seeing your friends' reactions while
Okay,
playing together.
sure. Wow. This is all so awesome. I can't wait to play this, honestly. Gonna be an absolute breath of fresh air, I feel like, for Mario Kart.
A transcontinental race around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
Still gonna be fucking expensive as hell. Alright. It is 9 AM currently, and I have gotten no fucking sleep whatsoever. You know why? It's because I've been making my sleep schedules much back to front pretty much. So I'm sleeping during the day, and then I'm awake during the night. So most of my work I'm doing, it's during the night time. But I can't get to sleep right now, and I had to throw this hoodie on, this really baggy hoodie, so you don't want to see my PJs. So I can at least record, so I can be at least just be able to record something and be able to just tire myself out. So this is gonna be, it's probably a really shit idea to be making a thoughts, an after thoughts video from like, you know, after, you know, with like 6% battery. But you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Oh, I'm never saying that again. So yeah, Mario Kart World Direct happened a couple of days ago now. I'm now recording this on a Saturday. Yeah, Saturday morning. And the thing is, this Mario Kart World Direct, it just felt unnecessary. Like there was no point in making a whole direct about what they told us. Most of the things they said in my direct, they already pretty much told us in either the Switch 2 Direct or in the Treehouse Live event itself. So there was really not much point in telling us stuff that you already told us beforehand, because most of it was like, yeah, most of it just told us. Not to say that there wasn't anything that they didn't tell us before. Like obviously there was a few things, but I don't think it warranted a whole 15-minute direct really, because most of it we just already knew about, and we didn't really need a refresher. Yeah, it just the best way I can summarize it is with this SpongeBob scene. This is the best way I can summarize it.
In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix.
That's it?
And that's all it was. It was just that. Like I legit was just that it. Like it was no, yeah. I will get onto the stuff that was new, obviously, but yeah, it was just nothing pretty much. One thing I will say about the Mario Kart World Direct is pricing. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Like that is a whole other topic, and I don't even want to get into that kind of stuff. Honestly, in this video. So if you want to talk about pricing and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna have to go somewhere else to see that, because I'm not talking about it. It's been done to death, and it's only been like a week or two now. It's been done to death, and I can't go to talk about it anymore. So Mario Kart World Direct, it showcased a lot of the courses. Most of it we already saw in the Direct or Treehouse Live event, so it's like not really much of it was new. I know they did shows for courses themselves. I was going through bit by bit and seeing like, oh, what tracks have I seen? And if I just have a look, yeah, in the Mushroom Cup, we've got like 5 new courses. Ones we already saw in the Treehouse Live event. They were all pretty fun courses, and I can't wait for them. Especially DK Spaceball. That looks like an insane. Looks like an insane track. It's based off 75M from the original Donkey Kong game, and I can't wait for that, honestly. You also got a Flower Cup, which has Desert Hills from, I think it's from DS, which is an odd choice. But you know what? I don't mind it. I feel like Desert Hills was a track that nobody really liked. To be fair, I don't think many people liked the desert tracks in this game. But you know what? Fair enough. I think Desert Hills, one of the tracks that I feel like just didn't get much love. But sure, fair enough. Check out Shy Guys Bazaar. I know a track that everyone liked a lot from 3DS, so I'm glad it's making its return again. Royal Stadium, one from N64. One I personally wanted in a booster course pass, but you know what? It's finally back in the game, and I think that means that I think with Wario Stadium now being made like an actual retro track now, like in Mario Kart World, means that every single N64 track is now going a retro version, I think, which is cool. I like that. Thank God for that. That's honestly so awesome. And then the return of Airship Fortress from DS. That is just so awesome. I'm so glad they brought back Airship Fortress. It was such a good track from DS, and I'm so glad they brought that thing back. It was such a good track, and just, yeah, I can't get enough of it, honestly. In the Star Cup, we have DK Pass, which I think is from, DS, from what I remember. And that was a cool track. I like that track a lot as well. I remember seeing it. I think I remember also seeing that one in not a booster course pass, in the Treehouse Live events, and that was a really fun one. Starview Peak, it looks like an insane track, honestly. He has a lot of, it looks like Ice Outpost with the roads, and then it goes to like, it's like been wrapped around Comet Observatory from or Rosalina's Comet Observatory from Mario Galaxy. So yeah, I like that they're bringing that kind of like representation, the Mario Galaxy representation. That's pretty cool. We got Sky High Sunday in there as well. I like the track from Mario Kart 8, and honestly, I know that a lot of people like, you know, had a problem with it because it was basically just like one big oval you were going around. But I hope it'll look like in the Direct itself or the Treehouse Live event, but it was a bit different. So if they have remade it, then I mean, props to them for remaking it. That's awesome. But even so, it was still a nice track. I liked it a lot, so I'm glad it's back. And Wario Shipyard from 3DS. I remember this track. It does look very reminiscent of the original 3DS one. It does look a bit different in terms of like how you drive on it. Obviously you can't go underwater anymore. You're more like on water on like a motorboat now, because your track can just transform into that now, which is a topic I'll be getting onto in probably soon later on in the video. And it looks cool. I like the track. There'll be a big glow up from his 3DS version, so I can't wait for that track. You've also got a Michelle Cup Koopa Troopa Beach. I think this is an N64 track or an SNES track. Either way, it's nice. If it is, then it's nice for bringing it back as a return. Faraway Oasis, a new track. I can't wait for that. Crown City, again, we're getting a day version and a night version of Crown City, which, fair enough. I mean, I don't know why they asked for Crown City again, but I mean, like, I feel like you could have probably added a different track, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they ran out. I don't know. I honestly have no clue why we did that, but oh well. It's fair enough then, I guess. We've also Peach Stadium, another new track. So, and it does look pretty fun. I think that it's also a battle mode track as well, so I can't wait to see what that looks like. Yeah, not much to say about it because of these all new tracks that we just ain't really seen. So, I can't wait to see him in action, honestly. And then you just barely get a brief glimpse of a Banana Cup itself and what it has to offer. And one of the tracks is Peach Beach, which looks it definitely looks very different to how it used to be from the original Peach Beach back on the GameCube. I don't know if this is exactly Peach Beach. Oh, I mean, I think they did it out as a retro track, so I think it is Peach Beach from GameCube. But it looks way, way different. So I can't wait to see what it actually does look like. We also got Salty Speedway, another track that was like heavily showcased in the Direct or the Treehouse Live event. and it looks really cool. Like being able to drive on the water and stuff like that. It looks honestly looks really sick. Basically, just driving on down on like the freaking River Thames or whatever it looks like, something like that. Either way, it looks very very cool, and I can't wait to see it. Dono Jungle, another returning track all the way back on the GameCube as well. Looks cool. Definitely like the dinosaurs, how they've like revamped the dinosaurs in my mode, and actually like they're like rampaging across the thing, they're running across the tracks and stuff, and like, they're like about to like get in your way and all that. There's like obstacles. I think there's like a Triceratops, he gets like ride on like a ramp, which is like that's cool. I like that. So we definitely want to make it different, which is definitely very cool. And then great question mark block ruins. A very interesting track. It gives me a lot of DK, the DK jungle track. It gives you a lot of those kind of vibes. The one from 3DS, and that was also on Mario Kart 8. Yeah, it gives you a lot of like those kinds of vibes, like that track specifically. But yeah, it looks very cool. Honestly, a very interesting track, so I can't wait to see it. And then we sadly don't get to see the Tanuki Leaf and the Lightning Bolt cup and see what's like what that entails, but time will tell, I guess, when we actually go to see those. Obviously, there's not a bunch of new modes, but obviously you've got Grand Prix, which is it's a bit different. I know that people have not been liking the whole like, oh, you're doing 3 laps and then for the first track, and then the next like 3 tracks is like you're driving to it. And the driving part, like driving to the actual track, that part, it takes like 2 laps, I think. I feel like I don't mind it. I don't really mind that. I think it's just like I would rather it be maybe even 1 lap, maybe even just half a lap. I feel like, because I don't see that's just a bit. It's a bit weird to like make it so that you are like driving to that as like for 2 laps, and then the last lap is where you actually get into the track itself. It's a very weird thing, but I mean, they're trying something different, and I mean, you can't really top what Mario Kart 8 Deluxe did, honestly, so they are definitely doing something, taking a different approach to this, making it more like Forza, honestly, in my opinion. So we'll just see, how it comes out in the final product when we actually get to, try it out ourselves. Knockout Tour was a very interesting, it does look like an interesting mode, and I do like it a lot. Basically, like where as you go on, you have less and less plays, and you need to make it into like a certain ranking to actually make it in there. That sounds really interesting, and it's one of the modes I'm most looking forward to. Honestly, I would love to. I can't wait to be trying out an online mode. And can I just say, 24 players is gonna make it so hectic. Honestly, I feel like if the 24 players makes up for like the 2 like laps where you're just driving to the track, is gonna make it that's where it's gonna actually make it feel more hectic, because there's more races on the track, which means more ways for you to get absolutely fucked over if you're like up in the higher rankings in like first or top 3 or top 5, whatever, that kind of thing. It's gonna make it a lot more hectic, a lot more chaotic, and honestly that's what Mario Kart is all about, the chaoticness or the chaos. And I'm welcoming in warm arms. Is that how the phrase goes? Whatever that phrase goes. I'm welcoming it in. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. I can't wait to see it happen. And then free roam mode, another mode which looks very very cool. I like it. It definitely does take like a more Forza approach. This one does, especially with free roam being added in there, and it is good that they actually did show us like more with free roam and what you can do with it, rather than just like being able to link up with friends, being able to take photos, that kind of stuff. You can also get random food that's on the side from like random like food restaurants or whatever, and you get a different outfits from it. That's honestly really cool. Like, but most of the outfits I've seen is so funny. Like the Boo with the top hat and the monocle, that's so funny. Peach with the kimono, the Mario, the Texan looking like cowboy Mario, which was really funny. Those all look super cool outfits, and I can't wait to see what outfits a bunch of other characters will be getting. I can't wait to see what's in store for that. I just wish, one thing I do wish is that, especially with the characters like screen, is that like it's so messy, because they are like making it really messy, where like you have all the normal characters, and then for some reason you just have the costumes on it on the sides, pretty much. Like, it's not like a thing where you pick the character and you pick like their costume as like a subsection. It's like their own like character slot. And I don't really understand that. It's a bit messy when you do that. I know there is like a sword button. I think you saw if you look to the bottom right, there was a sword button you could do. And maybe it's a way to like sort out where you want the characters to be. Maybe if you want to have like Mario and then you have all those costumes in one section, then you can sort it out like that. Maybe I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. The character select screen right now just feels a bit messy. I feel like it would have been way better if it was just like the characters themselves, and then you get to pick their costume after you pick the character. Like, that would have been way cooler. But in terms of costumes themselves, I like the idea of like you have to unlock them by like grabbing these different types of foods for these different types of characters. That's definitely a cool take, and I like that. It doesn't mean that everything is like unlockable from the start. You have to still, there is actually a reason to play Freedom Road, and not just that, but also like the little side missions and the quests and stuff you can do, the little mini quests. Those look insanely fun to do, and I mean, we don't know what we're gonna like, what it's gonna entail, what like rewards you get from it. I'm guessing it's a way to unlock, you know, maybe cards or bikes or costumes or new characters maybe, but who knows? We don't really know yet. And in terms of unlocking stuff, it is cool that they're making it like Rainbow Road is like an unlockable track, pretty much, like as if it's supposed to be like a final boss or whatever. That is pretty cool. And in terms of Rainbow Road itself, like, who knows what it may look like for new Rainbow Road. I hope it looks amazing. I really hope so. Ah, yes, the items. Yeah, the items, the new items at least, are really cool. Obviously, they're keeping the normal items, like the ones that have been in basically every single game now. But we're bringing in new items, which looks really cool. Like the new items, I think it was like a golden shell, which was pretty cool. Basically, just goes on the track and just dumps out coins, which is something, I guess. You also had like the feather. The feather was turning back into the track and into Grand Prix and all that racing, and it wasn't just a battle mode item. And it is a pretty cool way to. If they do make it a lot more better by either it being a way to dodge obstacles or to like jump onto railings and stuff like that, it just make it really really cool the way they used it in this. So I mean, good job on that. We also have the Kamek item, which is a whole just insane thing. I don't know what it entails. It looks like it just spawns random enemies. Like obviously you have a charging chuck that they showcased in the direct, and it would spawn charging chucks on the track, which will definitely make the game very very chaotic, and I can't wait to see it in action, the Kamek power up. In terms of other stuff, I think he also had like I know there was another truck. There was hammers and stuff. There was like the Hammer Bros hammers, which was really cool. Basically like almost it just looked like a fireball but different. And oh yeah, speaking of fireball, we also had the ice flower as well, where it basically just the exact same as a fire flower, to be honest. I don't know. I feel like it would have been cool if it was like more like a freeze gun effect, or like if it hits you, it slows you down. That would have been a better way to do it. Like it slows you down for a good like, I don't know, like 5-10 seconds maybe, and then you can like brush it off and you can start to pick up your speed again. That would have been a cool idea, but I don't know, maybe they did do that. I just didn't really pick that up, but yeah, we'll just see we'll just see if that's the case. But yeah, no, items they're pretty cool. I like the new items that we've added, and yeah, with 24 players in the mix, you're gonna be seeing a lot of chaotic stuff happen. So, and I am welcome and I'm ready for it. You obviously have the new tricks as well. So you also had wall jumping as well. Oh, not wall jumping. You had charge jumping, I meant. Where it's basically just drifting. Oh, my mic, my bad. It's basically just drifting, but you don't hold it in a certain direction. And it is pretty cool. It's like, you basically get like a boost from it every time. And like, you can obviously jump onto railings doing it. I think you can dodge obstacles doing it, which is going to add like a new layer to it. It's definitely much more like advanced technique, and it makes you know, I don't know, it definitely makes the racing much more different, and compared to just like, oh, you're just driving normally and then you just like turn with drifting. Now you get to do something. It's not like a unique thing where people have like found out and coined a term like snaking or whatever it was called. It was like it's actually like an actual trick that you're doing in the game now, and I don't know, I don't really feel about it, but I don't know. I'll see how I feel when it actually comes out. But right now, I don't know. It feels a bit like it felt pretty unnecessary to have it, but I mean, with the whole thing about like being able to jump onto rails, also wall bouncing as well, to be able to like jump onto walls and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that they have that in there. But I mean, like the feather. I feel like the feather is what should do that, not just you yourself. But I don't know. Maybe it is a good thing, and I'm just being blinded by it. I don't know. Not only that, but you have a rewind button. I just don't know why you would want that. I feel like it makes sense in like, I don't know, like if you're playing on like free roam mode and you're just testing out, you're like testing out tracks, for example, and you like want to try to find sort of shortcuts you want to like perfect, which I guess that's pretty cool. I feel like it'll be mostly used in, I think it did say that it was only going to be used in only free roam and the solo Grand Prix mode, so you can't use it anywhere else, which is fair enough. I don't mind. I think that's better than like having an online mode and someone just rewinds out of nowhere. Oh yeah, there was some other stuff, but it's honestly not worth like talking about it. It's mostly just, I'll briefly sum it up. Like they had basically, obviously battle modes like balloon battle and coin runners. They had those. Is there any other battle modes that I had? I don't think so, honestly. But we'll just see anyways. They also added in like you can have 4 teams as well, which is insanely wow. It's gonna be I know I've used the word chaotic a lot, but it's legit gonna be chaotic in 4 different teams and all that. You can actually make like an esports out of this, honestly, which will be pretty funny. And yeah, honestly, I think that's pretty much it. There wasn't really much else to really talk about. The game itself looked really fun. Whilst I do think that the Direct was unnecessary, I personally like this game. I can't wait for it to come out. I know a lot of people are like on the fence about it, like whether they do actually like it or not. But me personally, I love it. I can't wait for the game to come out. I can't wait to get my own Switch 2 with the game itself and be able to play it. It's probably gonna be that and Legends EA. It's probably gonna be 2 games I'm gonna be playing like on when I get my own Switch 2. I definitely like this game. I love Mario Kart. I'm a huge Mario Kart fan, and I'm so glad they're finally making a new game after like. We had to endure Mario Kart 8 and then Mario Kart 8 again on the Switch for a good like decade or so. So I'm glad they're finally making a whole new Mario Kart game. That's gonna be, it's honestly fantastic, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. But yeah, that is gonna be for today's video. I promise I will get videos more on time. I know the last one wasn't on time. It wasn't like a middle of a week when it should have been. A few days before that on a Sunday. I promise I am trying to be like I do a weekly video where it's gonna be coming out every Sunday at best. But yeah, if it doesn't happen, then obviously I do apologize. Next video should be a Celeste video, so I hope you all tune back in for that, and I hope you all enjoy it. But yeah, if this is the first time obviously you seeing my channel. Yeah, make sure to go like and subscribe. I am so close to 100 subs, so it'd be amazing if you did subscribe. I do a lot of variety stuff, ranging from very goofy games to very scary games. You know, sometimes, but mainly the goofy wacky games that you see me playing. But and obviously, if you want to comment down below about your thoughts about the Mario Kart Direct, or just Mario Kart World in general, like what are your thoughts about it? What do you think about the game itself? Stuff like that. What do you think? And yeah, let me know. Obviously, I would love to hear that. I would love to spark a little conversation with you. So yeah, I'll see you later, everybody. Take care.